You're born around 850 AD in a small coastal village. Congratulations. Your biggest problem is currently surviving winter. Your childhood is simple. Carry water, feed animals, gather wood, and try not to die from something completely preventable. By 8, you're already working. Childhood in the 9th century apparently forgot to invent weekends. You grow up beside the sea. Ships bring traders, fishermen, rumors, and occasionally something much worse. One morning, unfamiliar ships appear on the horizon. Nobody in your village is excited to see them. The ships get closer. Long hulls, shields along the sides, armed men aboard. Yeah, this is bad. Someone screams. Everyone starts running. You don't understand why, but you're smart enough to join them. Armed raiders enter the village. They want valuables, food, livestock, and people. You don't make it far. A warrior grabs you, and your old life ends in about 3 seconds. Your village disappears behind you. You have no idea whether you'll ever see your family again. You're pushed onto a longship with other captives. Nobody explains where you're going. Nobody needs to. The sea is freezing. The food is terrible. And you discover that being kidnapped somehow includes seasickness. Days later, unfamiliar mountains appear. You've reached a world where nobody speaks like you do. You're taken to a market. Animals are sold nearby. Then you realize you're standing in the same line. Buyers inspect your arms, teeth, and body. Congratulations, you're officially merchandise. A farmer exchanges silver for you. Just like that, your life belongs to a stranger. You're now a thrall, enslaved, owned, and sitting at the bottom of Norse society. Your new home is a farm. It would almost look peaceful if you were allowed to leave. You wake before everyone else. Apparently, slavery comes with an excellent opportunity to watch every sunrise. Your job description is simple. Whatever nobody else wants to do. You clear fields, move stones, repair fences, and discover that the ground apparently hates you personally. Then come the animals. Cattle, sheep, pigs. Somehow the pigs have more freedom than you. Then winter arrives. The temperature drops, daylight disappears, and your workload somehow doesn't. You eat simple food, and whatever remains after the household is satisfied. Being property apparently doesn't include premium dining. Slowly, you learn their language, mostly because understanding orders makes getting punished less likely. You learn another important rule. Free people have rights. You mostly have responsibilities. At night, warriors tell stories of raids and glory. Funny, nobody mentions people like you. You watch them practice with weapons. You're forbidden from carrying one. Your owner isn't stupid. Years pass. You become stronger, older, and much better at hiding exactly what you're thinking. Eventually, your owner begins trusting you with more important work. Not freedom. Let's not get ridiculous. One day, you're ordered to accompany the household on a trading journey. For once, the farm disappears behind you. The trading settlement feels enormous. Craftsmen, merchants, foreigners, silver, and opportunities you've never seen before. Then you see another slave market. This time, you're watching from the outside. You recognize the same terrified faces you once saw around you. You finally understand how far you've come. You begin saving every tiny reward you receive. Silver suddenly means more than wealth. It means possibility. Your skills improve. You manage animals, repair buildings, and trade goods. You're becoming valuable. Unfortunately, becoming valuable creates a problem. Valuable property is harder to let go. You consider running. Then you remember you're surrounded by unfamiliar land, mountains, and people who know exactly who owns you. You turn back. Freedom means very little if you freeze before reaching the next settlement. Then something unexpected happens. Your owner's farm falls into trouble, and suddenly he needs you. You take control of work you once only followed orders to perform, and you're surprisingly good at it. The farm recovers, crops improve, animals survive winter. Your owner notices. For the first time, you're rewarded with silver that actually belongs to you. You don't spend a single piece. Years earlier, asking about freedom would have earned laughter. Now you ask again. Your owner names a price. It's enormous. But for the first time, freedom has a number. So you work, save, trade, wait. Freedom takes years longer than you imagined. Then one day, you count your silver again. This time, there's enough. You place the silver before your owner. Decades after being sold, you're buying yourself back. The agreement is made. No chains break. No crowd cheers. You simply stop belonging to another man. The next morning, you wake before sunrise, from habit. Then realize nobody ordered you to. You keep working. The difference is simple now. The work, money, and choices are yours. Eventually, you have a small home of your own. Nothing impressive, but nobody can sell it with you inside. You build a family and give your children something you never had growing up here: legal freedom. Your children ask about the place you came from. You realize you can barely remember it. One evening, you stand beside the sea again. It looks exactly like the one that stole your childhood. A longship passes in the distance. Once, that sight meant terror. Now, you simply watch it disappear. Your back hurts. Your hands shake. Turns out, surviving slavery doesn't make you immune to getting old. You were captured as a child, sold as property, and spent decades working for someone else's future. You never became a warrior or king. You achieved something far more important. You became your own man. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed living through history with us, subscribe to Born into History, because your next life in the past might be even worse. See you in the next story.